Welcome back to The Word. I'm your host, Max Dutton, reporting for the Baker Orange. On this week's episode, we'll take a look at how Baker alumni have responded to the recent cuts, check in with the registrar's office and see how they do degree audits, and end with the 2-minute drill. On March 9th, the Baker Orange released a letter to the editor from the Wildcats for Education Committee. In this letter, the committee questions whether or not these reductions were done in the university's best interest. The letter also goes on to explain that they don't believe Baker is being as transparent as they could be. To read the full letter, visit thebakerorange.com. This week, Marissa and Dara took a trip to the registrar's office to look into degree audits.
Welcome back, Baker Wildcats. It's Marissa Shimke. As we reach the middle of spring semester, students are starting their degree audit process. Ruth Miller is here from the registrar's office to tell us more.
I have been here at Baker for 29 years. Always here in the registrar's office, just at different roles. So at one time in my registrar career, I did degree audits. So a degree audit is an audit of a student's progress towards meeting degree requirements. We feel like our role is to help that student have that plan. Okay, so we put it together, we give a copy to the student, we send a copy to the advisor. Okay, here's the plan. This is what you've done. This is what you're doing. This is what you need to do. If you follow this plan, you don't drop courses, you don't fail courses, that sort of thing, then it looks likely that you'll be on track to graduate when you want to graduate.
I still really don't fully understand what the degree audit consists of. I know it's just kind of to talk about what your plan is to graduate and stuff, but it sounds like it's essential and needed.
It helped me figure out where I'm at in school, what do I need to add on, am I good or anything, so it helped a lot.
I think it's nice to let students know what they have to complete still, and just in case they're not aware.
Definitely do another degree audit your senior year. I wouldn't just do it your junior year, because you never know what's changing or if you need to add any more courses, something you missed, just so you can have a backup plan.
It's time for us juniors to stop worrying. The registrar is here to help. That's all for this week. I'm Marissa Shipke.
Now let's head over to Adam for the 2-minute drill. Take it away, Adam.
Welcome back to the 2-minute drill. Boy, we got a lot of games covered from this week, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. We'll start off with men's wrestling, who competed in the NAI National Championships on Friday and Saturday. 11 Baker wrestlers traveled to the championships, and 2 came away from the weekend with All-American honors, those 2 being Isaiah Llewellyn and Dominic Arellano. As a team, the Wildcats finished 13th place out of the 52 teams competing. Congrats to our wrestling team on a successful season. Next, we'll change lanes over to the other national championships that went on over the past week, indoor track and field. Over Thursday and Friday, junior Mia Wilhoit placed 10th in the women's 1,000-meter run. The men's 4x800 meter relay team placed 14th. The men's 4x400 meter relay team placed 13th, and junior Tana Hendricks finished 9th place in the men's 3,000 meter race walk. Congratulations to the successful men's and women's indoor track and field teams, and good luck on the upcoming outdoor season. The Baker softball team competed in the Red Dirt Classic in Oklahoma City over the weekend, taking 2 of the 4 games they played in. In Game 1 of the weekend, the Cats pounced early on the Lincoln University Blue Tigers, winning 10-1. In Game 2, they faced off against Morningside College, where the Mustangs held the Wildcats to only 1 hit and an 8-1 loss for Baker. In the Cats' third game, they found themselves in a face-off with crosstown rival Ottawa University, where the Braves tomahawk chopped the Wildcats down, ending in a 6-2 loss for Baker. In the last game of the Classic, the Cats put on an offensive show against Lyon College, taking down the Scots 7-0. The weekend brings the softball team's record to 2-4, and they're set to begin conference play on March 13th at Park University. Our Baker Bowlers also competed in their conference championships this past weekend, and it was a successful one to say the least. The men's team came into the weekend with the 2 seed, but ended up losing 2 straight 3-2 matches to Grandview and then Clark, knocking them out of the tournament and finishing in 5th place. But junior Hunter Ellenberg came away with 2nd team all-conference honors. As for the women's team, they were able to take home their 2nd straight conference title, defeating William Penn 4-2 in the championship round. Head coach Cheryl Kessler was named the HAC Coach of the Year, and senior Megan Carpenter was named the HAC Player of the Year. Congrats to both teams on a successful season. The baseball team had a jam-packed week, playing 6 games over a 4-day span. The first 4 were part of 2 doubleheaders played at home against Clark University to open up conference play for the team. Over the 4 games against the Pride, the Wildcats were able to pull away with 1 win, a bottom of the 7th walk-off sacrifice fly to win 4-3. They then turned around and played a 2-game set against Morningside College over Monday and Tuesday, where the Mustangs were able to gallop right through the Cats, winning Game 1 14-3 and Game 2 6-3. Over the 4-day stretch, Baker went 1-5, bringing their season record below 500 to 6-7. They will hope to turn around on Saturday when they travel to Missouri Valley College for more conference play. Lastly, your men's soccer team began the spring segment of the season on Saturday when they took on the Falcons from Friends. The game was tight all the way through, but the Falcons took a late lead after a goal in the 73rd minute to make it 2-1, and would hold on to the lead for the rest of the game, ending in a 2-1 final score and a Wildcat loss. Well, that's finally what we'll cover for this week's jam-packed sports schedule. As our winter athletes see their seasons come to a close, our spring sports are just beginning, and you can go to the games now. I'll see you next week. Back to you, Max.
Great work, Adam. This week's Wildcat of the Week is Megan Carpenter. Megan is a member of the women's bowling team who recently won the Heart of America Conference Championship. Megan was also named Bowler of the Year for the second consecutive year. Good work, Megan. This week's word of the week is cockrophiophobia. Cockrophiophobia is the fear of failure. Hopefully I didn't fail at pronouncing that. Thanks for joining us on this episode of The Word. Remember to keep up to date with all things Baker Orange by following us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Baker Orange. While you're at it, you can also follow the Instagram and Twitter pages for our show at BU_The Word. See you next week.